Yeah, a little bit. And obviously for us, it's nice to end a losing streak. So now we want to start a winning streak. But to get that kind of monkey off our back and get the tie tonight at least helped end that losing streak, and now hopefully focus on getting better from here. Well, our power play got us some juice in the second. That was a good part of the second. We actually, I thought, outplayed them for a good chunk at the beginning of the second. The first was theirs. So it was a little back and forth. We just didn't like our mojo. We just didn't like it. It was the first time I sensed a little bit of almost disbelief on the bench. When they got that third goal, the bench was down a little bit. We decided to make some tweaks in the lines, reward a guy like Ethan Aucoin moving up to a top line for the way he was playing, change a couple little things around, and we thought it sparked us. We really liked the line combinations. We thought that was a really good spark going into the third period. I haven't looked at the final shots in the third yet, but I looked up. I thought they had 30 going into the period, and I think they only had 34, and we had quite a few. So if we can play 3 periods tomorrow like we played the third period tonight, I like our chances. Well, I think it gives them a lot of confidence, right? I mean, he's been a really good player for us as a role player, as a hard worker, as a guy that's finishing his checks and doing all the little things. But to see him get rewarded tonight was big time. And he does have some scoring to his game, and we're going to need guys like that chipping in. So I thought it was obviously a big part of our game tonight, a guy like that stepping up. We're going to need more guys to step up tomorrow to be able to get it done. They did. There was some life. Obviously, when we got the second one, that gave us a lot of life, gave us some confidence, gave us some belief, and I thought the guys rallied through that. And like you said, I really liked our overtime too. Early in the game, we played really tentative. I thought that went away. I thought overtime, third period, we were on our toes, we were taking the initiative and playing a lot better. I thought Jimmy played great. He gave us a chance tonight, held us in there, made some big saves. And I thought he put in a really good performance to help us get that tie. Well, if you remember, I don't know if you do, but that we lost in overtime to UNO at home here, and Jimmy will be the first to tell you he gave up a really bad goal. And it was really fun to see him just get in there and be confident. He kind of got over that. He's growing. The thing I like about our team right now is you look at just the development growth of Bufflin, of Thorson, of Bernovic, a lot of those young guys, Ralph. You got a freshman out there and on the last 30 seconds of that game on a 4-on-3 kill. Not to mention, the Grossers and the Halls and the Mietnins, the sophomores continuing to get better. This is a really young group. We knew that we were going to face some challenges this year. But I think going through this tough stretch is just going to help us get better down the stretch because they've had to play really big, important minutes and find a way to get through it. I think the biggest thing is to be excited, feeling like we put it behind us. That was January. January is over. We got a new start here in February tomorrow night, and there's a couple parts of our game that we prepared for all week long, unfortunately, and those were the things that they scored their first 2 goals on. It was really disappointing. If we can clean that up, which we did in the second and third, if we can play a little hungrier, more confident with the puck, like I said, it's going to be a battle for sure. It's not going to be easy. But I like our chances to keep getting better tomorrow night.
I think in the third period we really came together. In this stretch we've struggled to close leads, and down 2 going into the third, it was important for us to climb back into that one. And yeah, like you said, I think there was a lot of good things. I think just right place, right time. I kind of pulled up going into the zone, then drove the net, and he had a good shot, and it just tipped in. Yeah, I think it's cool, but that's about all it is. I think with the situation we're in right now, it's not something to focus on or worry about. It's nice, but that's something that we'll worry about later. Yeah, he was great. He's been both goalies, him and Gavin, have been great. They've stepped up for us, and yeah, he did a lot of great things, and you can trust him back there, so it's always good.
Yeah, my first goal, I actually made a terrible play and passed it to their team. And they turned it over to me again, and thankfully I was able to beat their defenseman, and then it was a 2-on-1 with Portsy, and I was able to put it past the goalie. And then the second one, Austin, he forechecked, caused a turnover, and Gross found me right in the slot. So I think that, we take those 2 games. I think I just stick to my game. I think it's been working. Yeah, it hasn't got me on the goal sheet or the point sheet, but I think I've been on the ice for multiple goals, and I think I just continue to do my job, and I think it's going to work out well for me. He was great. In the first 2 periods, he kept us in the game, even in the third, too. To go in there and fight like he does, we rallied around him kind of in the third there. So, it sucks that we couldn't get the win for him tonight, but hopefully soon.